Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's live. If you can, just let us know where you are tuning in from, just to make sure you can hear me loud and clear, and then we will get started today. We're so happy that you're here. Just let us know if you can hear us loud and clear. We are here in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. So nice weather today. We've had some rain. I don't know if everyone's had rain. Okay, we got a sounds good. Perfect. That's what we like to hear. So I am Jamie. So welcome, friends. Very excited to be here today. We have a special guest that we are going to bring on in just a moment. He just started here with the Coastal family. And again, we were just super excited. So please welcome Doug DeWitt.
Hello, Jamie.
Welcome. Thank you for being here today.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. Excited to join the Coastal Business family for sure.
Yes, we are very, very excited. You bring a wealth of knowledge to our business, this industry. So first, let's get started. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Well, as far as my background is concerned, my background is in fabric digital decoration. I started with the original company, Condi Systems, back in 1994. And I was the product manager for the company for the last 15 years. My specialty is in fabric decoration, which was handling things that weren't sublimation related, so to speak, but my specialties involve white toner printing, direct-to-garment printing, direct-to-film printing, heat-applied vinyl, basically every way that you could decorate a fabric, sans sublimation. But I do know a lot about sublimation as well. It's just part of the territory. But hopefully the experience that I'm bringing over will translate to Coastal, and I think it's going to be a fine transition, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yes. Yes, we're very excited. Just your knowledge, in the industry is key. There's just so much out there, especially now, different processes that are out there. So again, very excited. What will your role be at Coastal, and what are you most excited about?
Well, my role at Coastal will be as an account manager, so basically direct sales. As far as what I am excited about personally about joining the Coastal team, first off, it's just the variety of different solutions that Coastal offers to clients. Much more involved than what we had previously at Condi. So there will be some aspects of things that I will need to learn and study up on. But what I think is a great advantage of being able to work for a company like Coastal is having so many solutions available. We're going to be able to cater to just about anybody out there that is looking to get into the digital decoration industry. So in other words, it doesn't matter if you were starting off small or if you were going full-blown production. Coastal is going to have a solution for you, whether that's starting off with the basics like heat applied vinyl or inkjet transfer paper, maybe moving into something that allows you to do a variety of different, jobs and aspects like the Creo printers, what they are now calling powderless DTF, which, by the way, I think is a fantastic name for the process. But also if you're more production oriented, such as, direct to garment and direct to film. So, they've got something available on just about every scale, which is fantastic. But, the thing about that is, not every system works for every business need. So I feel that's where my skill set is really going to come into play, because I know people are, a lot of this technology is still fairly new. I know a lot of people have questions about it. And, I look at my job as just guiding people toward the right solution. That's what I'm here to do. So don't hesitate to call on me and ask as far as questions are concerned. That's what I'm here. Even, other reps that are here at Coastal, my job is simply to come in and help, and I'm looking forward to doing it.
Yes. Yeah. Again, very excited. Love that. What is something fun or unique about you?
Well, something that is fun or unique about me, I do like to race motorcycles. So, yeah, you might have to put an air tag on me at all times, just to make sure that I'm okay. But it is a hobby of mine. I try to be as careful as I can when I do it. But I do love the thrill of motorcycle racing. It's one of my passions. Another passion, something that is unique. I am now a grandfather. Life comes at you fast. I've got an 18-month-old granddaughter. Her name is Claire. She is absolutely cute as a bug. And just found out that we're going to have a grandbaby boy coming in August. So I am definitely looking forward to that.
Yes.
Really enjoy spending time with the family. Recently, we went to the Lantern Festival, Japanese Chinese Lantern Festival at Bellengraf Gardens. If anybody is familiar with the Mobile, Alabama area, Bellengraf Gardens has one of the most beautiful landscape gardens you will ever see. And when you light it up with thousands of Chinese lanterns, definitely captures the imagination of all,
Yes.
not only 18-month-olds, but, 55-year-old grandfathers. So, yeah, if, people who have known me in this industry for a while, what they might find surprising is, yeah, I'm a grandfather now. Life comes at you fast. And sometimes I like to drive even faster. But, in that regard, I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, seeing the family grow. Looking forward to having the Coastal family grow. That's one of the reasons that I'm here. Um, as far as the Coastal family is concerned, some of you might be familiar with me, some of you may not, but I'm definitely looking forward to meeting each and every one of you, whether it's through a live event like this, maybe at an industry trade show, if there are any kind of, educational webinars, things of that nature, always willing to help out in that regard, Jamie.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
So we're just going to open it up to you all, our lovely audience. If you have any questions for Doug, now is the time to ask, and then we will end this. So if anyone has any questions out there for Doug, let us know. We have some congratulations, I see.
Well, thank you.
Glad you're part of the Coastal team. Yay! We have a lot of welcomes. So thank you, everyone.
Well, as far as the welcomes are concerned, I really appreciate it. Everyone here at Coastal's Corporate has gone out of their way to really make me feel welcomed. I know it might take a little bit of time to learn the Coastal process, but as far as the digital decoration process, with my background in it, have nearly 30 years experience in digital decorating. So I'm not saying that I know everything there is to know about everything, ladies and gentlemen, but I do know an awful lot and more than willing to share that knowledge with you, the Coastal family. So should you have any questions, I know that I am just getting set up, but they did already give me an email address. And if I can tell the audience, if that's cool.
Tell the audience.
My email address is going to be ddewitt@coastalbusiness.com. So that is spelled DDEWITT at coastalbusiness.com. You can reach me by email. I do have an extension set up. My extension is 2130. Please bear in mind that it will probably take a couple of days for them to get me online and operating, so to speak. But if you do have a question, please send me an email, leave a message at my extension. I will try to get back to you as fast as I possibly can once they get me up and running. And I'm definitely looking forward to working with everyone in the Coastal community. One thing I've always found funny is the name of the company is Coastal Business. They are based in St. Louis, Missouri, which has no coast. But then again, their influence does go from coast to coast.
Yes.
So I'm definitely looking forward to working with Coastal coast to coast.
Perfect. I like that. Well, thank you all for joining our live today, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.